Flying in the face of conventional wisdom.
There's no rules and no laws and lots of litter.
Every day.
This is Max 96.7.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. High school basketball's coming up on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, HSHS St. Joseph Hospital, Breeze, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Rubberman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, Med Plus Physical Medicine, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman, Central Illinois Truck Service, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and by the Carlisle and Breeze Hardys.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trenton. I'm Greg Meyer here. Dylan Meyer alongside on the stats here this evening at Fred Rocker's Court here at Mater Dei Catholic High School as the 3-2 Mater Dei boys will take on the 2-3 Althoff Crusaders in boys action here tonight. Althoff 2-3 on the year, 1-1 in South 7 Conference play, a team that finished 4-23 a season ago as a battle of two Catholic high schools here at Fred Rocker's Court. We'll take our first commercial break here on the Whisper Internet pregame. When we come back, we'll break down this matchup a little bit between the Crusaders and the Knights. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
Granny moved into a retirement home last month and used Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company to sell her home and farmland. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company is a family-run business where they know the meaning behind loyalty. Call 228-7395 for Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company. Granny says give them a try. They worked for her, now let them work for you. A name you can trust. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company in Avison.
Hi, this is Sue at Buckeye. Ho, ho, ho. Bring a little holly and jolly into your holiday season with the Buckeye Holly Jolly Giveaway. Come on into any Buckeye location November 28th through December 17th and register to win a $100, $250, or a $500 Buckeye gift card. Just imagine the possibilities if you win that $500 card. You could finally get that steel chainsaw you've had your eye on or buy the little one's toy tractors to go under the tree. However you choose to celebrate, let Buckeye pitch in with the Holly Jolly Giveaway. Register at any Buckeye location for your chance to win. And don't forget that free bag of popcorn.
Granny moved into a retirement home last month and used Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company to sell her home and farmland. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company is a family-run business where they know the meaning behind loyalty. Call 228-7395 for Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company. Granny says give them a try. They worked for her, now let them work for you. A name you can trust. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company in Avison.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130. Find the perfect car, truck, SUV, or crossover that fits your budget at Breeze Motor Sales on Old Route 50 in Breeze. Breeze Motor Sales offering new 2018 Ford vehicles and a wide pre-owned selection too. Breeze Motor Sales has kept your vehicles in tip-top shape with genuine Ford parts for over 100 years on Old Route 50 in Breeze and online at breezemotorsales.com. Breeze Motor Sales, your family dealer since 1913. The following message is brought to you by the Foppe Insurance Agency in Breeze.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
The Foppy Insurance Agency, 215 North Main Street in Breeze.
Scientists say the universe is random.
Why should your radio station be any different?
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Derek King broadcast booth here this evening at Fred Rocker's Court here at Modern Day Catholic High School as the Whisper Internet pregame continues. We're about 10 minutes from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off. Your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups will be coming up as well as we break down this matchup a little bit here between the Althoff Crusaders and the Modern Day Knights. The Crusaders on the young season 2-3 through the first 5 games. They're 1-1 in South 7 conference play on the season. 4-23 was their record a year ago. Their head coach is Greg Lieb, who's in his 20th year at Althoff Catholic High School. He is 338 and 219 over his first 19 seasons. Althoff coming off a 40-37 road non-conference loss to Edwardsville last week Saturday. Althoff scoring about 58 points per game on the young season and giving up about 57 points per game on the year. They're led. Their top scorer is Greg Wells at 15 points per game. Wells, who will be in the starting lineup, is just a 6'2" junior. Then it's Ethan Brown at 14.5 points per game. Then all the way down to Patrick Redeye at 11 points per game are the Crusaders' top 3 scorers through the first 5 games on the season. Althoff's next game will be in South 7th Conference play on Friday when they take a road trip to Centralia High School. On the other side of the coin for the Modern Day Knights, they're 3-2 on the young season. They've lost 2 of their last 3 entering this game here this evening. Head coach Ron Shattuck is in his 6th year at Modern Day Catholic. He is 96 and 59 over his first 5 seasons. Modern Day is coming off a 43-26 win Saturday versus New Berlin in the Springfield shootout. The Knights were led in scoring by Caleb Zerlini, Brady Buckman, and Drew Dant. All had 8 points apiece for the Knights to lead the way. MD scoring about 61 points per game on the season, giving up about 51 points per game on the young year. They're led in scoring by Caleb Zerlini at 16 points per game for Ron Shattuck's offense. Zerlini, though, battling some sickness tonight. Not sure if he's going to start or not yet. Coach Shattuck said that it'll be a game-time decision between either him or Travis Jasper. His son, Jacob Shattuck, is at 11 points per game, is the second on the team in scoring there. Then it's down to Brady Buckman, the lone senior, that logs major minutes. 8.5 points per game for him. Grant Goebel, another junior, at 8 points per game as well. The top 4 scorers for the Knights on the young season. Modern Day will play tomorrow night at home against Winfield tomorrow in a rare Wednesday night basketball game here at Fred Rocker's Court. As both these ball clubs continue through their warm-ups here this evening. Don't forget you can tune in to some broadcasts we got going on this week. We'll be off tomorrow night. Thursday will be Salem at Westland. That'll be girls action. Friday, Freeburg at Carlisle in Kokia conference action. Then on Saturday, we'll have a county matchup as Christ Our Rock will travel to take on the Modern Day Lady Knights in girls action. So those are a couple of our broadcasts coming up this week as well. We'll have all that stuff for you as the week progresses. Althoff 2-3, Modern Day 3-2, 7.5 minutes away yet from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off between these 2 Catholic high schools and these 2 rivals here this evening at Fred Rocker's Court. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Modern Day Knights on Max 96.7.
As a business owner, you know that every year brings new challenges and opportunities. The success of your business demands expertise and focus, and Country Financial can help you keep your focus by helping ensure that you have the right insurance protection in place to meet your goals. Teresa Richardson, Keith Wilkin, your Country Financial reps in Breeze, can help you create a customized insurance plan that has coverages designed just for your business. Come see us today at our new location at 617 North Main Street in Breeze.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
I'm I'm Amy Cruzy, your local Edward Jones financial advisor in Aveston. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Call me, Amy Cruzy, at 228-7688 or stop by my office at 406 Steel Bridge Street in Aveston for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
The Christmas season is here, and we need your help. Hello, everyone. It's Scott Patrick from Mornings with Scott and Casey. And we are once again teaming up with K&J Chevrolet and the Carlisle Dollar General for Toy Drive 2018. Now through December 20th, we are collecting toys and monetary donations for newborn through 16 years old. All toys and monetary donations will be given to the BCMW and Community Link for distribution to families living here in our community who need a little help this holiday season. Your donations are greatly appreciated. Shop the new Carlisle Dollar General and leave a toy there or drop one off at K&J Chevrolet. We'll take care of the rest. It's Toy Drive 2018 with K&J Chevrolet, Carlisle Dollar General, and Max 96.7. Since 1999, our community, your radio station.
Cold weather is extra tough on your vehicle. Be prepared for the weather while saving money with a Best One Tire and Service Standard Winter Service Special. Just $49.95 gets you a full-service conventional oil change, battery and charging system check, antifreeze check, belts and hoses check, fluid fills, new conventional front wiper blades, complete tire check and rotation, plus more. Upgrade to premium service for just $89.95 and receive a full synthetic premium oil change and premium front wiper blades, in addition to all the standard services. And we make life easier for you with free shuttle pickup and delivery, preferred customer benefits, and more. For the guaranteed lowest price for tires, shop Best One Tire and Service. Selling tires, serving people. 13912 Best One Drive in Breeze. Certain locations only carry synthetic oils and premium service is required. Lowest advertised price for tires must be a valid offer. See store for complete details.
It's true. What's in the box does matter. Hi, this is A.G. Becker. You'll make this a very exciting Christmas for someone you love when you open a gift from Becker Jewelers. No one offers you a wider selection of quality jewelry to put in that box. We have the top designers at Becker's. Levian's amazing chocolate diamonds and colored stone jewelry, Imperial Pearl, El, Bellari, Alex and Ani, and so many more. Our diamond jewelry is the perfect gift. You can choose from Hearts on Fire, Scott K, Gabriel, and Art Carved. We have this year's most popular gifts, including stackable rings, our stackable bracelets, and layered necklaces, and a great selection of diamond studs and pendants. What's in the box does matter, so make it count. There is nothing more exciting than a gift from Becker's, and no one offers you a better value.
From the basics to the incredibly unique, shop with confidence at Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
Hi, this is Charlie Hilmes, Mayor of Breeze. Our communities benefit greatly from a strong local economy. You can help keep the local economy strong when you shop around our towns this holiday season. Buying local supports police, street repairs, and recreation, and means more money to our local economy that benefit everyone. Make the joy and sharing of the holiday season last the whole year. We encourage you this season to shop around our towns and buy Clinton County.
Remember what it was like to expect the unexpected?
I never realized it was so complex.
Guess what? The feeling's back.
You're on Max.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here at Fred Rocker's Court here this evening as the anthem has just been sung. We got about 5 minutes yet from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off between the Mater Dei Knights and the Althoff Crusaders. Crusaders 2-3. The Knights are 3-2 on the year. entering this young basketball season so far. We take a look here at your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. We'll start with the Althoff Crusaders. It will look like this. They'll go 6'2" junior. Number 11 is Greg Wells. A 6'7" junior forward. Number 33 is Patrick Redeye. A 6'5" junior forward. Number 4 is Dalton Bergner. A 5'10" junior guard. Number 10 is Jack Bruning. And a 6'1" sophomore guard. Number 1 is Ethan Brown. The Crusaders 2-3 on the young season. 1-1 in South 7 conference play. 4-23 was their record a season ago. Head coach Greg Lieb is in his 20th season at Althoff. He is 338 and 219 over his first 19 seasons. Lieb's assistant coaches are Greg Wells, William Wingham, David Lapio, and Tim Goodwin. For the Mater Dei Knights, who will be the home team on the scoreboard here this evening, the Knights 3-2 on the year. Their starting lineup will look like this. A 5'9" junior guard. Number 3 is Jacob Shattig. He'll go 6'4" junior guard. Number 14 is Caleb Zerlini. A 6'2" senior forward. Number 20 is Caden Shookman. A 6'3" senior guard. Number 22 is Brady Buckman. And a 6'3" senior forward. Number 32 is Drew Dant. The Knights 3-2 on the young season. The head coach is Ron Shattuck, who's in his 6th season at Mater Dei Catholic High School. He is 96 and 59 over his first 5 seasons. His assistant coaches are Matt Becker, Travis Gepke, Adam Etter, and Gary Pullman. Those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. It's Shattuck, Zerlini, Shookman, Buckman, and Dant for the Knights. Wells, Redeye, Bergner, Bruning, and Brown for Althoff. Those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. One thing I forgot to mention here as the Whisper Internet pregame kind of continues on a little bit. Mater Dei bringing back here tonight. We'll see him maybe sparingly tonight. Not sure how much he was going to play when I talked to Ron Shattuck, but 6'5" sophomore forward Mitchell Hockey, who wears number 25 for the Knights, is in his first game back here this evening. Not in the starting lineup yet, trying to work him back into game shape after he had that injury in football, but he looks like he will get a chance to maybe, if not long minutes tonight, possibly tomorrow night or Friday is when I talked to Coach Shattuck on Saturday. They're hoping to have him back sometime this week, so we'll see if Coach Shattuck will play that card of having Hockey on the floor at all this evening, especially with the size that the Crusaders have in the lineup with a 6'7" Redeye and a 6'5" Bergner, and they got a couple of 6'4" gentlemen on the bench as well, and Mac Harris, who plays quite a bit for Greg Lieb, and William Aki, who plays quite a bit as well for Coach Lieb. Both these teams are about 9 to 10 guys deep is where they want to go, and obviously both teams want to pace and space offense, run the floor, get easy points in transition. And both these clubs, with how they play, they want to play positionless basketball. Everybody on the floor should be able to play a position 1, should be able to run plays from position 1 through 5, should be able to grab the rebound and go, especially the Knights, who can have 5 guys really handle the basketball, as we've seen through game 1 earlier this year that we had, or earlier last week that we had the Knights on Saturday. Definitely anybody of the 9 guys from Mater Dei who they put on the floor can handle the ball. So that'll be one thing as well. The Knights are just going to want to have to limit turnovers against this Althoff team here this evening. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll have your hometown proud Carlisle IJ opening tip-off between the Knights and the Crusaders. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
When's the last time you had your eyes checked? Schedule an eye exam today at Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center. I'm Dr. Claire Thorpe-Klinsky, and if it's been more than a year, you might need a new prescription. If you use a computer regularly or are suffering from allergies, those both can be causes of eye strain or fatigue. Schedule a complete eye health exam today to find out if your eyes are healthy. We may be able to detect glaucoma and other eye diseases early. At Breeze Family Vision and Lebanon Optometric Center, we examine more than just your vision.
Hi, this is Dr. Matt Palm, chiropractor from MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle. Here at MedPlus, we pride ourselves on offering many health services all in one convenient place. Whether it is our medical providers using state-of-the-art treatments for back pain or knee arthritis, our physical therapists and chiropractors safely and conservatively treating your musculoskeletal conditions, or our massage therapists melting our aches and stress away. We want to be your local choice for musculoskeletal pain. Please stop by MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle or visit us on our website at medplusplus.com.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Putker Construction, Jansen Chevrolet, Fairman Garage Doors, the Joe Isaac Insurance Agency, Tunya's Service Company, the Community Bank of Trenton, Isaac Auto Body, Prairie Farms Dairy, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Amy Cruzy, Clinton Manor Living Center, Jansen Farm Equipment, Keys Brothers Realty and Auction, Buckman Milk Hauling, Breeze Dental Group, the Foppy Insurance Agency, and by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. As both teams having their lineups read here, Althoff will be the road team on the scoreboard here this evening at Fred Rockers Court, supporting their road dark blue uniforms with the gold lettering and the white trim around the letters and the numbers. For the Knights, they'll be in their home whites with the light blue lettering and the dark blue trim as they still await to have their lineup read here this evening. As we're just moments away here from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off. Don't forget, folks, you can listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. Click on Live Sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications when we are on the air with all of our sports broadcasts. Don't forget, you can also join Rip Nottmeyer every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday for Talking Sports. Rip will open up the show with scores and stuff, and we'll recap the action from tonight's games and games from around the area. That's Talking Sports with Rip every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, 6 to 7 for Talking Sports, and Saturday mornings, 9 to 10. So all kinds of good stuff. We're definitely in basketball season here. 5 games last week on the Max Airwaves. We got 5 games this week, 5 more games next week. It's our season in full swing, and then before you know it, it's going to be Christmas time. It'll be holiday tournament time. We'll be covering games here at the Modern Day Christmas Tournament, the Mascoutah Girls Invitational, as well as the Lebanon Invitational for girls basketball action as well. So all kinds of basketball. We're starting to turn the calendar over more and more and be pretty soon be into the new year. It'll be midwinter time, and then it'll be playoff basketball. It's amazing how fast the basketball and football seasons go from year to year. As we are ready here for your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off, the Knights will move away from us here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. The Crusaders will come towards us here in half number 1. Into the center circle, it'll be Zerlini with Red Eye, and we are ready for hoops. Wells, Red Eye, Bergner, Bruning, and Brown for Althoff. Shattuck, Zerlini, Shookman, Buckman, Dant for the Knights. Your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off is taken by Drew Dant, the Modern Day Knights on the right wing. That's Zerlini now back for Shattuck across the timeline, and the Knights will set things up. High ball screen at the top of the key. Shattuck tries to turn the corner, couldn't do it. Bounces it right side of the floor. Buckman way downtown, 3 on the way. That one too strong there. Rebound taken in by Red Eye, and he'll move it out and ahead for Wells. Wells into the front court. Stops and starts. A 10-footer on the way. No good there by Ethan Brown, and he'll go to the free throw line for the first time as he was bumped by a Knight. We'll check that one. That's on Shookman. His first team foul of the Knights of the opening half of play. Brown to the line with a chance to put some points on the board here. Brown with the dribble at the foul line, spins the basketball once. Free throw number 1 on the way, short, no good. Barely grazed the front iron. Brown for the young season, just a 50% free throw shooter. And he's back at the line again. A dribble and a spin of the basketball. Free throw number 2 on the way. That one left short as well. No good. And Shookman clears the glass for the Knights, and a push for Shattuck ahead for Buckman. Corralled it after a tip, and then he threw it into the backcourt. The Knights will turn it over on their second possession of the basketball game. And so far, Althoff speeding up the Knights here to the first 2 possessions. 7:29 to play in the opening quarter here. And it'll be a sideline throw and just beyond the Modern Day student section in the front court for Althoff. They'll throw it into the backcourt for Brown. He crosses the timeline here. Brown with a crossover dribble at the point. Moves it to the right side of the floor for Bergner. Inside pass, Red Eye. He's surrounded in there, and he's going to try a jump hook. That one up off the square and in for 2. And Althoff leads 2-0 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Shattuck will have to handle the pressure. Here comes a double team from the opposite side. Shookman skips it into the corner. Left wing 3 on the way. Buckman too strong there. And the rebound taken in by Dant. And the Monterey will get a second possession. Shattuck with a head fake. Trying to drive it. Now moves it to the left side of the floor for Buckman. Minute into the opening quarter. Buckman on the screen and roll. Hit Shookman driving down the lane. Had it stripped out of bounds by Brown. It stays on the far end with the Mater Dei Knights. First quarter action here brought to you by the Centralia and Greenville Buckeyes. Shattuck inbound in front of the Crusader cheerleaders on the far end of the floor. Lobs it out top. Shookman at the point. Left side of the floor for Buckman. Now Shookman at the point. Buckman on the left wing with it now. Buckman still surveys. Shattuck now right side of the floor. Shattuck now with a dribble. Moves it left side. Buckman with 6:40 to play here in the opening quarter. 2-0. Althoff leads on your Honest Water scoreboard. Zerlini touches it for Shattuck. Now back to Zerlini at the point. Against a 2-3 zone. He bounces back to the right wing. Shattuck with a 3 on the way. That one has got some nylon and good for 3 for Jake Shattuck. And it's 3-2 Mater Dei. Now in a 2-2-1 press for the Knights. Almost a steal by Zerlini. Bergner quits it ahead into the front court quickly. Wells, or check that, Bruning thought about a 3 double team there. Now Wells moves it for Bergner. Into the corner. Brown left open, and that's a 3 from the left corner on the way. Too strong. Rebound battled for into the hands of Dant. Dant for Shattuck, and he will push into the front court. Left side of the floor. Dant trailing the play. Will drive it inside. Had it stripped and stolen away by Brown. And a throw ahead by Bergner to Brown. And a right-handed layup is good for 2 for Ethan Brown. It's 4-3 now. Althoff leads Honest Water scoreboard with 5:50 to play here in the first quarter. Shattuck behind the back with a dribble across the timeline. Left wing for Zerlini. Zerlini still on the dribble, goes behind the back with it. Step back 3 on the way from the left wing. Too strong. Shookman grabs the rebound, and then he tries inside. Red Eye went straight up. Shot was partially blocked and run out. Wells pushing it ahead. And a crossover dribble. Bergner inside. He missed it. Red Eye flies in for the rebound. Then he had it stripped out of his hands and stolen away. Dant on the other end with Brown chasing him. Tried to leave it for Zerlini. Now Dant tries to save it from going out of bounds. He runs up about 4 flight of stairs. And the Knights will turn it over with 5:23 to play in the opening quarter. Althoff will have it in their own backcourt. Bergner will throw it in for Brown, and he'll walk it across the sophomore point guard on the MD logo here at Fred Rocker's court. Brown between the legs with a dribble off a ball screen from Bergner. He's got it at the point. Bergner now dribble drives to the hole. Scoop shot, right-handed layup up off the glass is good for 2 by Dalton Bergner. And it's 6-3 now. Althoff lead. Shattuck double teamed, and he throws it away. And Mater Dei has turned it over for the fourth time here this evening. And some father-son love being showed there by Ron and Jacob Shattuck as Ron told him to handle the pressure. With it, Brown inside. Red Eye backs his way in up off the window. That one too strong. Zerlini mistimed his jump, but he came down with a rebound anyway. Coach Shattuck yelling to Caleb to push the basketball. 6-3. Althoff leads with 4:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Shattuck now top of the key for Dant. Dant on the dribble. Right wing for Buckman. Buckman for Dant. Now Zerlini. Zerlini at the point. Still dribbling it with the dribble alive, and he's trying to get some instruction from Ron Shattuck. Jake Shattuck with the touch left side of the floor. Now Dant right wing for Zerlini. Ball screen comes there. Zerlini trying to turn it over. He moves it to Shattuck. Left side of the floor. He had a strip stolen away by Wells. Wells going right to the hole. Right-handed layup was blocked by Zerlini out of the air, but it's going to be a goaltend. And it's now 8-3 with 4:12 to play in the first quarter. And Ron Shattuck wants to take a timeout here. Mater Dei finding themselves down by 5. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside on the stats at Fred Rocker's court here this evening at Mater Dei Catholic High School. It's Althoff 8, Mater Dei 3 with 4:12 to go here in the opening quarter. And so far, Mater Dei plagued by some turnovers here in the opening quarter. 5 of them as Shattuck will try to bring it up against Brown. He goes behind the back with a dribble. Shattuck keeps it alive. Now moves it left wing for Zerlini. Zerlini now touches it up top for Buckman. Buckman now on the dribble. Hops it over on the bounce to Dant. Dant left side of the floor. It's a cutting Zerlini down the lane. Flips one up. That one rolls off the front iron. No good. Rebound taken in by Red Eye. He's surrounded there. And a whistle. And I think we're going to have a reach-in foul against the Knights. It'll be their second team foul on them in the opening half of play, and we'll check that one. One's on Shattuck. That's his first. Throw in for Bergner against the 2-2-1. He'll get it in for Wells. Back for Bergner. Bergner keeping the dribble. Between the legs with it now, bounces it across into the front court for Brown, who stops and starts on the left baseline. He goes into the corner for Bruning. Wells left open. The lefty southpaw three on the way. No good there. Rebound taken in by Dant. And Dant now hits a cutting Shattuck over the middle. Shattuck now on the dribble and then kind of lost it, and he goes and corrals it out near the volleyball line in the front court. Right wing for Shookman with 3:20 to play in the opening quarter. Mater Dei still down 8-3 on your Honest Water scoreboard. And at the top of the key is Drew Dant with it. Dan on the dribble, bouncing it to the left elbow, extended Zerlini, left side of the floor. Now Shookman right side for Dan on the right wing. Mater Dei running a set here on offense. Now they move it to Buckman, left side of the floor for Shookman. Shookman now for Shattuck, right side of the floor. Shattuck still with the dribble, bouncing it to Dant now at the left point. Now right side for Zerlini. 2:50 to play in the opening quarter. Buckman with a head fake, left side, moves it into the corner, left side of the floor for Dant. Dant now for Buckman at the top of the key. Buckman hits a cutting Shattuck down the lane. Then he tried to bounce it over and a strip and a steal by Redeye, who throws it ahead for Bergner. Bergner stops on a dime. He traveled with it. And a foul off the glass is good for two by Bergner. And he might have traveled with it. They didn't call it. And instead of being a recipient of a foul call. 10-3 now, Althoff leads as Grant Goebel, Travis Jasper, and Garrett Fuppy on for Mater Dei. They call a foul against Zerlini, his first 13 foul against the Knights. And at the line for the +1 is Bergner. Free throw on the way, rattles in. 11-3 Althoff leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. Largest lead of the game right here, 8 points for the Crusaders with 2:30 to go in quarter number one. Goebel into the front court for the Knights. Bouncing for Dant right side. Dant for Jasper. Right wing Dant. Now Goebel top of the key, left side of the floor for Fuppy. Fuppy bouncing right side for Dant with 2:10 to play. Here in the first quarter, Jasper for Goebel. Thought about a three, didn't take it, said drives the lane, leaves it for Dant, then threw it away, but Dant goes and crosses it in the right corner. And then he'll turn it over because he was surrounded there by Redeye and Bergner. Front court pushing. Brown. Bergner trailing the play, left wing three on the way. That one no good. Dant clears the glass for the Knights. Goebel with 150 will bring it across the timeline as Mitchell Hockey at the desk for the first time here in his sophomore campaign. Get ready to check in. Fuppy bouncing it for Dant with 1:38 to go. Now Jasper, left side. Goebel thought about a three, didn't take it. Good use of the head fake. Three on the way is good by Grant Goebel on the blow by Redeye, and it's now 11-6 after Goebel hits a little nylon there to ring the bell, and now it's Bergner into the front court with 1:20 to go. Wells. Wells at the point, still dribbling it against Buckman. He'll get instruction from his head coach, Greg Lieb. Leaves it for Redeye on the right baseline now, top Brown. With 1:03 to go in the first quarter. Brown, between the legs with the dribble, moves it to the right corner for Redeye, who backs his way in against Dant. Flips one up in the lane. That one too strong there, and the rebound taken in by Jasper. Jasper for Fuppy into the front court. Fuppy thought about bouncing it ahead. He tried to get it to Goebel, then his last touchdown by Brown as Hockey will come in for the first time. So I'm sure a very warm reception for Hockey for the first time on the season into the basketball game. Sideline throw on Fuppy for Goebel with 48 seconds to go. Left side of the floor, that's Hockey in the left corner with it. Hockey with a series of head fakes. Right side of the floor, Fuppy. Fuppy will drive it and kick right wing for Jasper. Jasper with a crossover dribble back into the right corner. Fuppy, who drives the baseline, bouncing it underneath Hockey, that had it rejected from behind by Wells with 30 seconds. Wells into the front court. Hesitates, spins in the lane, shot attempt up, and a foul on Goebel, who reached in. And that'll be the 14th foul against the Knights here in the opening half of play. Free throw number one on the way is good for Wells. In for Althoff, number 13, Anthony Reed, a 5'8" junior. Along with 21, William Akey, a 6'3" junior. Althoff, and also on for the Crusaders, number 14, a 6'1" junior, Connor Wilson. 13-6 Crusaders, 7-point lead. Largest lead of the game is 8 so far by Althoff. Goebel off a screen from Hockey, right wing for Buckman. Throws it in deep to Hockey, and a whistle to reach through on the back as number 50 is well checked in for Althoff. That's Mac Harris, a 6'4 junior, and he's going to be the recipient of a foul. First foul against the Crusaders of the basketball game. First on Harris. Zerlini on for Buckman, and he'll take the basketball out. Mater Dei in a box set. And a slap of the pilfer. Hockey back now for Zerlini. Jasper, left wing. Goebel with 11 seconds. Spinning his way into the lane. Lost it to Fuppy. Back inside to Goebel. Tough catch inside, and a whistle with 6.6 seconds to go as Goebel was surrounded underneath. He was on his way up in the act of shooting, and Goebel will shoot a couple of free throws. And we got the second Althoff foul of the basketball game. One's on 13. That's on Anthony Reed, his first. And Goebel at the line here with 6.6 seconds to go. Free throw number 1 on the way is good here in the open 2. On the way after a couple of dribbles and a spin of the basketball is good. It's now 13-8 Althoff, and Brown with 6 seconds, now 5. Throws it quickly ahead, and a corner 3 on the way for Connor Wilson was blocked into the hands of Mac Harris, and that is the horn after 1 quarter of play. It's the Althoff Crusaders 13. The Mater Dei Knights 8 on your Honest Water scoreboard. You're listening to high school boys basketball. The Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
Hi, I'm Mindy Gustafson with the First National Bank in Carlisle. One of the best tickets in town will always be activities at our local schools, athletic events, concerts, and plays. You can always count on an enjoyable time. Our children are the future. Let's give them all the encouragement that we can. Go to a game, hear a concert, see a play. First National Bank in Carlisle, a better way to bank. Member FDIC, online at 1mbcarlisle.com.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
This is Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside it. Fred Rocker scored here this evening. 13-8 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Althoff leads after 1 quarter of play. It is Bergner out there along with Wells. Red Eye out there as well. Along with 10, Jack Bruning. And number 13, Anthony Reed. It's Hockey to begin quarter number 2 for MD. First free throw on the way for Bergner. Good there. 14-8. Althoff as Buckman back on for Zerlini as he picked up his second foul. And Zerlini, who battled foul trouble on Saturday against New Berlin as well, will sit here early in quarter number 2 as Bergner hits the second free throw. It's 15-8 Althoff. Goebel front court for the Knights on the far end of the floor, right side. Now dribbles up to the point, moves it for Jasper, who dribbles on the weave, and a screen by Buckman. He moves it to Goebel, drives right baseline, and then he lost it out of bounds, and Mater Dei turns it over for just the 8th time here this evening. They find themselves down 7 here in 8 turnovers. Bergner for Reed in the middle to Wells. Tough catch, but he corrals it right wing. Now it's Bergner inside, red eye, pass deflected, stolen away by Hockey. Goebel comes up with the loose ball. Goebel surveys the defense at the point. He moves it to the right wing. Buckman 3 on the way. Good for 3 by Brady Buckman for 3. It's 15-11 Althoff now with 7:10 to play in quarter number 2, which is brought to you by the Breeze American Legion. And it's Bergner across the timeline, left side of the floor. He might have traveled with it. Red Eye skips it to the right corner. That's a Bruning 3 on the way. That one's good for 3 by Jack Bruning. They answer the 3, and then a turnover ensues by the Knights as Goebel tried to get it ahead for Buckman, who lost it off his leg out of bounds in front of Greg Lieb and the Althoff bench. And back on for the Crusaders is Ethan Brown. 18-11. Althoff leads here. Honest Water scoreboard with 6:50 to play in the first half. Brown with a series of crossovers, splits the double team, moves it to Wells. That's a left wing 3 on the way. That one no good there. Red Eye with a rebound and a kick out. Brown at the point. Brown with a head fake and a move into the corner for Bruning. Throws it inside, left block, Red Eye, who's double team there, skips it to the right wing for Wells. Wells now for Brown, top of the key. Now it's right wing for Wells, who thought about a three, didn't take it. 6:25 to play, 18-11 Althoff, leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. Wells now goes for a dribble, middle of the floor against a 2-3 zone. Wells left wing, Brown. Now Wells. Now Brown. Brown still dribbling out near the timeline. And now it's Wells. Off a ball screen from Bergner. Moves it for Brown. Jump stop in the lane. Underneath, leaves it for Redeye. And a power dribble. Had a block from behind by Goble. And then Redeye missed the easy one. And the rebound taken in by Buckman. They wasted a lot of time. Basket out of it. Hockey goes behind the back with a dribble. Jump stop in the lane. Shot up off the window. No good. But Hockey in the act of shooting will go to the free throw line with 5:48 to play in the first half. Shattuck and Dan at the desk and ready to check in for the Knights. Check that foul against Althoff. First foul charged there to Redeye. 13th foul on the Crusaders of the opening half, and Hockey at the free throw line here trying to get in the book for the first time this season. Free throw on the way. First one rattled out, no good. Goble and Fuppy will sit. Zerlini back on with 2 fouls as well for the Knights, and he'll replace Travis Jasper. And at the line again will be Hockey. Played some as a freshman a season ago for Ron Shattuck and figured his role will grow this season once he is fully healthy and basketball shape as he hits the second free throw. It's now 18-12. Althoff with 5:40 to play here in half number 1. Bergner stops and starts on the left wing. Now backs it back out. Now Wells at the point. Mater Dei now in another still look of a 2-3 zone. Brown touches it for Wells. Now Bruning left wing for Wells. Now back for Bruning on the left wing. Wells top of the key. Wells. Bruning, baseline, Bergner. Jump stop in the lane. He kicks it out. Wells will try a 3 from the right point. That went off the front iron. No good. And Buckman with the rebound and ahead for Hockey. Hockey starts and stops and starts and had it stripped. And the ball saved by Buckman and a whistle and a foul against Wells. That's the 4th Althoff team foul. First one on Wells. (18-12) with 5:09 to play in the first half. It's Zerlini in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline for the Knights. Zerlini left side of the floor. Now picks up his dribble, moves it for Dan at the left elbow. Now left wing Shattuck. Now Zerlini at the point. Zerlini for Buckman through a double screen from the left wing. Triple on the way. Too strong there. And rebound taken in by Bergner of Althoff. Bergner pushing front court for the Crusaders. Now he'll back it back out to the volleyball line again, and he'll work against Shattuck, who tried to take a charge. He didn't take it. Then Bergner had it deflected, thrown away by Zerlini. Then Zerlini went behind the back with a dribble. Didn't see it cutting Shattuck. Now Buckman back for Zerlini left wing. Handoff. Zerlini from Dant. Fumbled, stolen away. Wells into the front court. Wells now driving the pilfer to the hole. Leaves it for Redeye. He had it stripped, stolen away by Dant. Zerlini with 4:20 to go in the first half. Eurowing leaves it underneath, and the right-handed layup try by Hockey was no good. And a foul against Mater Dei on the far end with 4:15 to go. Foul's on Dan, his first 16 foul against the Knights, and Hockey will come out. You don't know how much Hockey's been doing since he's been on the IR for Mater Dei in his first game back. Missed an easy one there. But still working his way back into game shape. Bergner into the front court, 18-12. Redeye now with it as Shookman comes on as well for MD. Bergner in the left baseline. He'll drive it and kick to the right corner. Brown, now Wells on the right wing. Skips to the corner again, left side for Bergner, who flips up a shot and in for 2, and he was fouled underneath. And we'll check that foul against the Knights. That one's on 32. Dant, that's his second personal 17 foul on the Knights with 3:50 to play in the first half. It's 20-12 Althoff, leading on your Honest Water scoreboard is Bergner at the free throw line for the +1 opportunity. Free throw on the way is good. 21-12 Althoff now on your Honest Water scoreboard with 3:50 to play, and Shattuck will bring it up for MD. Authorities halftime coming up. First half stats. Of our Clinton County Showcase trivia question as well as Shattuck off of a ball screen, moves it to the top of the key. Buckman tries a 3. That one's short off the iron, but he gets his own rebound as he followed his shot, moves it left wing Shattuck. A ball fake 3 on the way from the left wing for Jacob is too strong, and it went over the backboard. And a ball back over now to Althoff with their largest lead of the game right here at 9 points, 21-12 with 3:31 to go as Garrett Fuppy comes on for Drew Dan to protect him with 2 fouls. Zerlini with 2 fouls as well for the Knights, who's on the floor with 3:31 to play in half number 1. Bergner. Bruning, left wing. For Althoff now, Bergner. Bergner. Left wing dribbling it. Now Wells for Brown. Brown on the weave, drives inside, finger roll layup, try no good. Red Eye with a rebound and a whistle and a whistle and a held ball, and the ball back over to the Knights. So MD will get the ball on the alternate possession here with 3:09 to play in half number 1, 21-12. They trail here. What has been a abysmal first half with 10 turnovers and are not shooting the basketball at a high level. Shattuck dribbling it, trying to make his way around his man, and he does. Shattuck now stops and starts. He moves it left wing for Buckman. Now Zerlini at the top of the key, right wing, Fuppy. Fuppy. Zerlini top of the key. 2:47 to go. Zerlini stops and starts. Had a strip ball loose on the floor. Schuckman goes diving, and another held ball. And an alternate possession gives it over to Althoff. Monterey getting a little cute with the ball handling. Zerlini, a little cute driving it into the lane and turned it over. 21-12, 2:35 to play half number 1. Althoff leading here on your Honest Water scoreboard. Brown's got it right wing. Wells top of the key. Wells, lob, Red Eye on the left block. Ball fake, spins baseline, kicks to the corner. Bergner with a head fake and a step inside the line. Up off the window for 2 by Bergner, and it's 23-12, and Althoff now with an 11-point lead. Zerlini off the ball screen, stops and starts. Shattuck now, left wing off the Zerlini screen. He goes between the legs with the dribble, and he picks it up there at the point. Now Zerlini left wing, into the corner for Buckman. Buckman now dribbling over across the perimeter to Fuppy right side with 1:58 to go. Fuppy bouncing it for Zerlini. Zerlini left wing, Schuckman. Schuckman will drive it inside and move it to Buckman in the right corner. Buckman dribbles up to the wing. Now it's Fuppy into the left corner. Schuckman who drives the left baseline, and he avoids Bergner and puts it up off the glass for 2 by Caden Schuckman. Ahead, Wells left wing with a head fake and a crossover dribble drive and a pass that was deflected, stolen away by Shattuck. Shattuck now dribbles out of trouble with 1:28 to go. Now he stops and starts, and a whistle to reach from behind by Wells, and a reach-in foul. And that'll be the 5th Althoff team foul of the opening half of play, and that's the 2nd foul against Wells. Mac Harris back on for Althoff, along with 13 Anthony Reed, 14 Connor Wilson. Mitchell Hockey's going to check back in for the Knights as well for Buckman. Goebel is the recipient of an inbound pass from Hockey. Now he moves it right side for Fuppy. Top of the key, Zerlini. Left wing, Goebel. Now Hockey at the point. 1:15 to play half number 1. 23-14 Althoff. Goebel, left wing, bounce pass. Schuckman with a size and strength advantage, tries a shot inside off the square, no good, and a rebound that was deflected out. Last touch out by Mac Harris. To stay on the far end with the Knights with 1:06 to play half number 1. Baseline trigger man is Hockey. Monterey in a bunch set. They move across, and they throw it out top now for Zerlini. Zerlini, ball screen at the point. 1 minute to play half number 1. Goebel with a series of fakes, drives to the 10. Nice pass underneath, up off the window is good for 2 by Garrett Fuppy. And he was fouled, and Fuppy's got a chance for an old-fashioned 3 with 53 seconds to play in half number 1. That was on 50, Mac Harris, his second personal 16 foul on the Crusaders of half number 1 with 53 seconds to go. Dan is on for Zerlini. And at the line is Garrett Fuppy for the +1 opportunity. It's on the way. Too strong. Rebound taken in by Bergner. And Bergner quickly ahead into the front court for Althoff on the right wing with the dribble. Now it's on the right side with a Connor Wilson. Now Bergner holding it, lobbing. Wilson right elbow. Hands it off for Brown. Brown behind the back with a dribble. Almost had his pocket picked there by Goebel with 35 seconds. Bouncing Harris foul line. Now Wilson touches it, moves it to Brown left corner. Brown with a series of head fakes, and on the baseline, he backs it back out. Bergner, and then he overshot his man, and Althoff will turn it over. And almost a missed call there by the one official on the far side. Whew! That'd have been a second tough call there that's gone against the Knights here in the opening half of play. And a sideline throw in for Caleb Zerlini at the desk, who just came back on for Fuppy. Zerlini inbound. We got a sub here for Althoff. Coming back on Will Akey for Harris, who's got a couple of fouls. And a baseline throw in, or a sideline throw in for Zerlini. Zerlini in a tough spot on the floor. Goes to Dan, gets a hand back for Zerlini with 20 seconds, and hesitates on the baseline, dribbles it off his leg, and another modern-day turnover here with 18 seconds to play in half number one. Shookman back, along with Fuppy back on as well. And an ugly, ugly half here by the Knights so far. Can't keep possession of the basketball. 17 seconds now. It's Brown for Althoff with 12 seconds, so walking across. Picked up by Shattuck at the volleyball line, 8 seconds. Now 7, now 6. Brown with a crossover dribble drive to the 10. Had it poked away from behind. Last touched off of Brown from Shattuck. And Monterey's going to make a mass sub. Buckman back on for Fuppy. 4.3 seconds to go. Shookman inbound baseline for MD. Throws it for Hockey. Who goes back for Shookman. Shookman with a head fake and a start, and a heave from half court on the way is too strong, and your score at the half here is the Althoff Crusaders 23, the Modern Day Knights 16. We'll have the Hardee's halftime for you coming up. We'll have stats for you, and we'll have our Clinton County Showcase Trivia question. See Annie December 7th through the 9th and 14th through the 16th at the Avon Theater in Breeze. For more information, go to ccshowcase.com or on Facebook. 23-16, Althoff leads on your Honest Water scoreboard at the half. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Modern Day Knights on Max 96.7.
If it has been a long time since you've been to the dentist, you need to know you're not alone. For some, past experiences make it impossible to pick up the phone and call. Others are embarrassed because it has been so long. Hi, I'm Dr. Casey Santel, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I believe in listening to our patients and finding workable solutions to problems they have without making them feel guilty or putting them down. Please call me, Dr. Casey Santel, at Breeze Dental Care at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020. Moving forward requires taking that first step. And when it comes to your future, your first step should be Kaskaskia College. With more than 50 degrees and 100 certificate programs, Kaskaskia College can prepare you for a great career, your next promotion, or set you on your educational path. Life is too short to wait. Take your first step to success with Kaskaskia College. Learn more today. Call 545-3040 or kaskaskia.edu.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Everybody needs a massage, just some folks don't like to take off their clothes, deal with the massage oil, and then go to work smelling like a coconut. Hi, I'm Dr. Clinton Smith, introducing the Nomano Massage. This is as close as you can get to the real thing with privacy, a good massage, and no clothing removal. $125 gets you 6 1/2-hour sessions. Perfect for a stocking stuffer. Nomano Massage at Smith Chiropractic in Breeze. Call 526-7732 to buy your Christmas gifts of comfort. Nomano Massage, you have to feel it to believe it.
Max 96.7.
Welcome me back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trenton. I'm Greg Meyer from Fred Rocker's Court here at the Hardee's halftime for you here. The Mater Dei Knights trailing Althoff 23-16 here at the break. It was 13-8 Althoff after one quarter, and then Althoff proceeded to outscore Mater Dei 10-8 in quarter number 2, and that's where we stand here at 23-16. We take a look at our first half stats in this one. The Mater Dei Knights are 2 of 7 from two-point field goal range, good for 29%. They're 3 of 10 from 3 for 30%. 5 of 17 overall from the field for 29%. 3 of 5 at the free throw line for 60% there, with 11 rebounds and 11 turnovers for the Knights through one half of play. Althoff on the other side of the coin, 7 of 13 from two-point field goal range, good for 54%. 1 of 7 from 3 for 14%. 8 of 20 overall from the field for 40%. 6 of 8 at the free throw line is Althoff for 75%, with 10 rebounds and 6 turnovers for the Crusaders. Leading the way for the Mater Dei Knights through one half of play scoring-wise is Grant Goebel. Goebel 1 of 1 from the field, 1 of 1 from the three-point line, and 2 of 2 at the foul line for his team high 5 points. And it goes down the line to Brady Buckman. He's got 3 points at the break. He's 1 of 5 from 3 for his 3 points. 2 points apiece for Garrett Fuppy, Caden Schuckman as well. Jacob Shattuck also has 3 points for the Knights. He's 1 of 2 from behind the arc. And Mitchell Hockey has a free throw to round out the scoring for the Knights. MD's leading rebounder at the half is Drew Dan. He's got a team high 4 rebounds. Althoff is led in scoring at the half by Dalton Bergner. He has a team high and a team high and a game high 10 points. Bergner is 4 of 6 from the field. 4 of 4 at the free throw line for his 10 points. 4 points for Greg Wells. 3 points for Jack Bruning. 2 points for Ethan Brown and Patrick Redeye. Redeye has a team high 4 rebounds at the half for Althoff. 23-16 is your score here on your Honest Water scoreboard. Don't forget you can join Rip Notmeyer every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday for Talking Sports. Rip will open up the show with scores and stuff, and we'll recap action from games from around the area. That's Talking Sports with Rip every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Monday and Wednesday nights 6 to 7. Saturdays from 9 to 10. Let's take a look at our Clinton County Showcase Trivia question. See Annie December 7th through the 9th or 14th through the 16th at the Avon Theater in Breeze. For more information, go to ccshowcase.com or on Facebook. We'll continue with the basketball trivia. We'll move to college basketball here tonight. What popular move was banned from college basketball in 1967 but was reinstated in 1976? Again, what popular move was banned from college basketball in 1967 to be reinstated in 1976? That is our Clinton County Showcase Trivia question. We'll have the answer for you on the other side of this break. It's 23-16. Althoff leads Mater Dei on your Honest Water scoreboard. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
With all the things to protect, who do you turn to for the coverage you need? Trust Joe Isaac at Isaac Insurance Agency at 951 Fairfax in Carlisle. The Isaac Insurance Agency's goal is to provide a range of policies and the best possible service to you. Family owned and operated. Isaac Insurance Agency offering auto, home, life, health, farm homeowners. Call 594-4766.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator at Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden. Did you know that we offer private short-term rehabilitation suites? Our highly skilled nursing team is here to care for you while you recuperate from surgery, stroke, or illness. We have an excellent rehabilitation department in-house to provide occupational, physical, or speech therapy according to your doctor's orders. For more information about our services, give us a call at 618-588-4924.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton. HSHS St. Joseph Hospital, Breeze. Breeze Dental Care. K&J Chevrolet. Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, Med Plus Physical Medicine, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman, Central Illinois Truck Service, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and by the Carlisle and Breeze Hardys. WCXO Sports, powered by the Union Banner at Union Banner on Facebook. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trenton. It's 23-16 at the break. Althoff leading the Mater Dei Knights here at the half. We take a look at our Clinton County Showcase trivia question here this evening. It is, what popular move was banned from college basketball in the 1967 season, but it was reinstated in 1976? That would be the slam dunk. The slam dunk is the answer to our trivia question here this evening, as we get ready for second half action between the Knights and the Althoff Crusaders here as we get ready for hoops. 3-2 Mater Dei, 2-3 Althoff. And the Knights have struggled in half number one, shooting just under 30% and have turned the basketball over a total of 11 times, and that has been the difference so far in the basketball game, and the reason why Althoff leads 23-16 here at the break. Don't forget, on Thursday, we'll be back in action here on the Max Airwaves. We'll have girls basketball action, Salem at Westland. Friday, we'll go to the Cahokia Conference boys battle between Freeburg. They'll be at Carlisle. And then Saturday, we'll have a county-county matchup featuring Christ Our Rock and the Mater Dei Lady Knights, and girls action on a Saturday afternoon. Mid-Saturday afternoon start that game scheduled to start varsity at around about 5:30 on Saturday. It'll be Mater Dei basketball to begin half number two here in front of a nice crowd here this evening as we get ready for the second half. It'll be Jasper out there with Shattuck, Dant, Zerlini, and Buckman. And now backcourt, Jasper will bring it across. Right corner, Buckman. Buckman now dribbles up. Jasper, left wing, Shattuck. Shattuck now, top of the key, Dant with a touch. Lob inside, tough catch, Zerlini. Reach through from behind by Bergner. And he impeded on the reach around there. And it's a first team foul out off of half number two. 7:43 to go, third quarter. Mater Dei down by 7 points. And a baseline throw in for Shattuck. He bounces it for Jasper. Back to the right corner for Shattuck. Up now to Buckman, left side of the floor. Zerlini now to Jasper. Pass inside. Another could have been a foul, but the ball deflected out to Shattuck at the point. Jasper Hill driving into the lane. Finger roll layup off the square. No good. Dant with a rebound. Up and off the square for two for Dant. 23-18 as we are 40 seconds into quarter number three. Red Eye underneath his own basket. Had it rejected out of bounds on the far end by Zerlini. It'll stay with Althoff. Third quarter action brought to you by V&H Recreation. 7:19 to go with a Ethan Brown inbound to Bergner in the corner. Red Eye left block, power dribble in the lane, flips up a shot, no good. Zerlini clears the glass for the Knights. Zerlini behind the back with a dribble, almost out his pocket, picked by Brown. He moves it left wing now for Jasper. Jasper outside Zerlini. Zerlini at the point on the dribble now. Minute into quarter number three, left side of the floor, that is Jasper. Shattuck at the point now for MD. Right wing for Zerlini. Refuses the ball screen, drives it to the 10, and then had it stripped and stolen away. Brown going the other way, and he's going to Euro into the lane, and a right-handed layup tries. No good. He goes diving into the front row on the far end. Hopefully he's okay with 6:49 to go. He's helped up by a few of his teammates. Fouls on Travis Jasper. His first personal first team foul on the Knights of half number two. And with 6:49 to go, it'll be Brown at the free throw line for Althoff. He's 0 for 2 on the evening. And he's at the line. Free throw number one on the way. Too strong. Free throws. And Brown back there at the line again for Althoff. A dribble, a spin of the basketball. Free throw number 2 on the way. That one rattled out. No good. Rebound battled for. Dant comes up with the loose change, and it's now outlet pass to Shattuck, who brings it across the timeline and goes into the corner for Buckman. He's double teamed there and then throws it in vain because he was trapped to Jasper. Jasper moves it left wing. Buckman. Buckman now handling the pressure out top for Shattuck with 6:35 to go in the third quarter. Buckman left wing now for MD. Jasper top of the key. Right wing for Shattuck. Shattuck now with one dribble, picks it up. Dant now top of the circles with it. Now it's Jasper for Zerlini with a head fake. Thought about driving it. He didn't. He moves it right wing for Dant. Dant with no pressure there by Red Eye. Buckman off a couple of screens with the ball, faking a drive to the 10. A floater shot good for 2 by Brady Buckman. 23-20 now. Althoff leads in Modern Day with a little spurt here to begin half number 2. Bergner, middle of the floor. Red Eye against Dant. Up off the window is good for 2 for Patrick Red Eye. Ahead. Jasper Shattuck back for Jasper. Above the volleyball line, now left side of the floor. Buckman with 5:45 to go, 25-20. Shattuck bounce pass underneath, one power dribble by Dant. Up off the window for 2. 25-22 and a little 6-2 run here by Modern Day to begin quarter number 3, and it's 5:30 to go in the third. Modern Day still trailing 25-22. Brown left wing inside Red Eye at the foul line, extended. One power dribble, lost it on the way in, almost stripped away in a whistle. And we're going to have a reach-in foul against Red Eye, and that's going to be the second team foul on Althoff of half number 2, and that one's going to be on Red Eye. That'll be his second personal. And now Althoff putting on a little pressure. He inbound it for Shattuck. Now Jasper. Front court. Against the pressure. Crossover dribble. Right wing for Buckman now. Shattuck now out on the night emblem. At center court. Lob pass inside from Zerlini to Dant off the window for 2. And Modern Day now with an 8-2 run here to begin the period, and it's a 1-point game. Brown now with 5 minutes to play in the third. Left side of the floor for Althoff. They lead by 1 on your Honest Water scoreboard, 25-24. Wells on the right wing with it. Crossover dribble. Off the Bergner screen. Wells drives inside. Runner in the lane. Left short, no good. And a battle for the rebound. Red Eye might have traveled. And now we're going to have a holding foul against Jasper. Shookman at the desk. He'll check in just a moment with 4:44 to go in the third, along with Garrett Fuppy, along with Grant Goebel. For MD, Mac Harris on for Althoff, along with Anthony Reed. Zerlini, Jasper, and Dant will take a rest for Modern Day with 4:44 to go in the third, and a baseline throw in for Anthony Reed. Into the left corner for Bergner. Now Bruning at the point. Back for Reed. Into the left corner for Bergner. Try to drive it. He's cut off there. Double team comes in and it throws it at the feet of Bruning, who pumps it out of bounds, and the ball back over to Modern Day as Althoff has just turned it over for the 8th time here this evening. Shattuck, front court for the Knights. For Goebel on the left wing. Shookman top of the key, right wing for Shattuck. Shattuck hopping it over now on the bounce to Fuppy, left wing now for Shookman. Shookman for Buckman, who's left open. Trifecta on the way. Too strong. Rebound. Shookman up with it. Had it blocked behind by Wells, but Goebel comes up with it. He's double-teamed in the corner. Throws it in the middle to Shattuck, who bounces it on the right block. And a blocking foul is called, but Shookman couldn't get the +2 to go, and he'll go to the line for a couple of free throws with 4:06 to go in the third quarter. Wells will pick up his third. 13 foul outs off here in the second half of play. And at the line is Caden Shookman. Shookman, 6'2" senior. At the line, free throw number 1 on the way. That one rattles around. He gets the shooter's roll, and we are all square at 25 points apiece on your Honest Water scoreboard. A couple of Althoff subs back on. William Aki back on, along with 14 Connor Wilson for the Crusaders. And now for a chance for the Knights to get their first lead of the basketball game. Free throw on the way for Shookman. Good. 26-25. And a 10-2 start here for the Knights in half number 2 with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Reed back across for Aki, who throws it into the corner for Wilson. Now back for Aki with 3:50 to go. Reed bouncing it to Harris in the left corner. Harris will now dribble on the left baseline. He's cut off there. Double team comes. Bergner left open. 3 on the way from the point. No good. Rebound taken in by Fuppy. Fuppy ahead for Buckman on the right wing. Buckman for Fuppy for Goebel with a nice head fake and a left elbow, too, on the way. That one missed everything. He got hit. They didn't call it. Rebound taken in there by Aki, who moves it for Wilson on the left wing, who will step back and take a deep 2, and that one's good by Connor Wilson, and Althoff takes a 27-26 lead with 3:20 to go. Lob ahead. Shookman, tough catch off the window. Good for 2 as Shookman got ahead of everybody. It's 28-27. Modern Day with 3:10 to play in quarter number 3. Bergner ahead. Wilson, right wing. Double dribbled. And a turnover for the Crusaders as Ethan Brown back on for Althoff with 3:04 to go in the third quarter. And a whistle and a timeout on the floor here with 3:04 to go in the third. It's Modern Day 28, Althoff 27. You're listening to high school boys basketball on Max 96.7.
Buckman Milk Hauling is a family-run business that strives for a reputation of friendly attendance and outstanding service to Clinton County and the surrounding communities. Whether rain or shine, Buckman Milk Hauling is a dependable company with a large fleet of trucks and a team that guarantees delivery of your precious cargo. Buckman Milk Hauling has served local farmers for over 65 years and wants to thank you for your business. Buckman Milk Hauling, 95 North Germantown Road in Breeze. Call 526-7162.
You found Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside. 28-27 is your score on your Honest Water scoreboard. Modern Day leads Althoff here after a 12-4 run here to begin quarter number 3. Hockey back on for Modern Day as well during that stoppage in play, and it's Grant Goebel with it at the point. Shattuck back as well for the Knights. That's Fuppy now at the point. Hockey, tough angle, turnover by the Knights, and a run out the other way. Reed in transition, kicks it into the corner. Aki tries a 3. That one's got nylon and good for 3 by William Aki. It's 30-28. Althoff with 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Jasper, check that Goebel in the front court. Right wing for Fuppy. Now it's Shattuck, left side of the floor for Hockey. Hockey now. Now on the baseline, it's Shookman. Now Shattuck with a series of head fakes. Now picks up his dribble. Shookman will try to drive the left baseline. He's cut off there by Wilson. Hockey with a head fake at the point. He goes into the corner. That's a 3 for Shattuck on the way. Too strong. Rebound Goebel, who teeters the baseline. Flips one up from 4. That one too strong. Shattuck with a rebound and a bounce pass to Shookman underneath. His shot attempt no good, and Harris fouled Shookman. And Shookman to the free throw line. How about the 2 littlest guys on the floor in Goebel and Shattuck, and they're getting a couple of offensive rebound tries. That there's just about work ethic. And Shookman at the line here for a couple of free throws. Harris picks up his 3rd foul, 4th Althoff foul of half number 2. First one on the way for Shookman is good there. Red-Eye, Bergner, Harris, and Bruning all back on for Althoff. Brown will stay, so the starting 5 back on for Althoff with 2:08 to go here in quarter number 3. It's 30-29 after the first Shookman make. He's back at the line, a couple of dribbles. And free throw number 2 on the way. That one's going to be left a little short. No good. Red-Eye with a rebound, who just came out of the locker room. I think he had something get taped up on his finger. It's Brown left wing with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Now it's off leading by 1 point. 30-29. Brown still with the dribble. Left wing. Bruning. Now Brown at the point. Brown, middle of the floor, Bergner, kick, left wing 3 on the way, Bruning. That one's too strong, rebound, battled up high for, saved by Wells, but he was on the baseline when he went to save it. And the ball back over to the Knights with 1:40 to go in the third quarter is Travis Jasper. We'll spell Jacob Shattuck for a moment. Goebel bouncing it back for Hockey. Then hops it over to Fuppy. They'll break the pressure. Fuppy and then picks up his dribble, moves it for Shookman. Now Hockey at the point. The 6'5" sophomore directs traffic there at the point. Left wing for Goebel, bouncing it to Fuppy. Left block, backs his way in. Reverse layup try, no good. Jasper with the follow. He missed it. Fuppy, though, with the offensive rebound. Fuppy then goes into the right corner. Jasper with a head fake and a crossover dribble drive. He throws it to Fuppy on the left baseline. And then he had it stripped and stolen away by Brown. Another Modern Day turnover. Bergner running the other way. Right-handed layup try. He missed the easy one. And the rebound taken in by Goebel. Shookman. They had numbers, but he couldn't find an outlet pass. Now he finds Goebel with 58 seconds. Hops it into the right corner for Hockey. Hockey will try a baseline jumper. That one no good. And then Fuppy and Bergner get tangled up with 51 seconds. And Fuppy will be a recipient of a foul. Fuppy will pick up his first 13th foul on the night. So the second half of play with 51 seconds to go in quarter number 3. It's 30-29. Althoff leading on your Honest Water scoreboard with 45 seconds to go and counting. Wells throws it ahead for Bruning. Bruning for Bergner. Left corner, 3 on the way. Good for 3 by Dalton Bergner. It's 33-29 Althoff now. Left side of the floor, Fuppy. Fuppy right wing for Shookman. Shookman now spinning away from his man and a reach-in foul against Bruning, and that's the 15th foul on Althoff. And that'll be Bruning's first foul. So a sideline throw in for the Knights with 23 seconds to go. Zerlini and Shattuck are both going to come on for an offense-defense switch as Fuppy will check out along with Travis Jasper. So Goebel, Zerlini, Shookman, and Hockey. And now Buckman comes on for Shookman. Buckman to get it in for Hockey at the point. 22 seconds. Left wing for Buckman. Buckman dribbles over. 13 seconds. Hands off Shattuck, who then hands it to Goebel at the point with 11. Now 10. Now bouncing it into Hockey with 8. At the foul line with 7. And a reach-in foul there against Althoff. That won't put them over the limit just yet with 6.8 seconds to go. That'll only be the 16th foul on Althoff. That'll be on Brown, his first personal. And now a sideline throw in front of the Mater Dei bench for Grant Goebel. Actually, now Buckman will take it. 6.8 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Mater Dei down by 4, 33-29. Buckman for Hockey, top of the key. Lob into Zerlini. Tough catch there, and is deflected, thrown away by Bergner. And a run out the other way. Reed with a left-handed layup try up off the square. No good as the horn expires on quarter number 3. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is Althoff 33. Mater Dei 29. You're listening to high school boys basketball and the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
For over 50 years, Community Bank of Trenton has been serving the needs of local business. What others might call your small business is our big business. I'm Kyle Brigham, Vice President of Community Bank of Trenton, and I'd like to offer you better service. Maybe you deserve a lower interest rate. Maybe your checking account has too many service charges. Or maybe your bank just forgot what service really means. Give us a call, 224-9258, or check us out online at banktrenton.com. Community Bank of Trenton is locally owned, and we understand the needs of the local business owner. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital in Breeze proudly accepts most health insurance plans to better serve your health care needs. With every emergency we care for, every illness we treat, and every baby we deliver, we'll help make sure you get the care you need. Selecting health insurance can be difficult, but choosing a facility is simple. Select St. Joseph's Breeze. We've got you covered. Learn more at stjoebreeze.com/enroll.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here at Fred Rocker's Court at Mater Dei Catholic High School. Greg Meyer here for you. 33-29 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Althoff leads as we begin the fourth quarter. Althoff will have the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. It's Red Eye out there with Bergner, Brown, Bruning, and Anthony Reed. Mater Dei will counter with Zerlini, Buckman, Shattuck, Goebel, and Dant. Reed at the point for Althoff, far end of the floor at the point. Brown on the dribble weave. Drives it and kick right corner. 3 on the way. Bruning. Good for 3 by Jack Bruning. Goebel into the front court, 36-29. Goebel bouncing Zerlini, left elbow extended. Skip right wing, Goebel. He's left open. Trifecta on the way. That one off the iron. No good. Battle for the rebound. Dant then lost it out of bounds. It'll be Mater Dei basketball. A sideline throw in for Goebel. Throws it in for Shattuck. Shattuck now on the dribble. Left wing Zerlini. Bounce pass inside, backing his way in. Dant, shot attempt by Red Eye is no good and a foul. So Dan will be at the line after the Red Eyes' third foul. 17er on Althoff. As Dan hits the first free throw, 36-30 on your Honest Water score with 7:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter action brought to you by Michelson's Auto Body. And back at the line is Dan. Free throw number 2 on the way. Good there. 36-31. With 7:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Brown for Wells. Wells will drive it and kick to the left corner. Bruning will try a 3. That one too strong that time. Good check out there by Dan, and Red Eye over the back. That's his 4th. And Dan's going to make the 90-foot trek down to shoot free throws, as that's the 8th team foul on Althoff. And quickly off the Althoff bench is Mac Harris, and he'll come get him with 6:49 to play in the fourth quarter. 36-31. Dan has a chance to cut into the lead here. Really a second half so far that's been dominated by the Knights, but they're still finding themselves down by 5. They did lead periodically throughout quarter number 3, and Dan with a front end 1-1 on the way, too strong, and Wells with a rebound for Althoff. Turnovers and poor free throw shooting right now hurting the Knights. Down 36-31 with 6:40 to go in quarter number 4. Wells hands it off for Bergner. Althoff now with Brown at the point. Brown out near the timeline, and Althoff just in spread format here. Brown dribbling it. Starts in the lane. Had it partially kicked into the hands of Harris. His shot attempt was no good, but he's fouled underneath. And Mac Harris will go to the free throw line with 6:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Foul on Goebel, his second personal. Just a 4-teamer on the Knights of half number 2 with 6:22 to play in the fourth quarter. And Harris at the line for the free throw. Or free throws, I should say. First one on the way for Harris. Short, no good. Harris back at the stripe. One dribble of the basketball. And free throw number 2 on the way. Too strong there. Rebound taken in by Goebel. 6:20 to go, fourth quarter. Goebel bouncing right wing, Zerlini. Zerlini now right wing with it still, and now it's Dant top of the key, left wing, Goebel. Lob inside Buckman, and a reach through the backside on Bruning. And Buckman will go to the free throw line. And Bruning picks up his second 19 foul on Althoff. And Buckman at the line here for 1 and 1. The southpaw with a couple of dribbles, spin of the basketball. Free throw number 1 is good by Buckman, who for Mater Dei leads the team in free throw shooting percentage through the first 5 games, 78% for the lefty. Makes it 36-32 after the first make. He's got the second one on the way. Makes it 36-33. Althoff up by 3 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Bergner. Now Mater Dei picks up a little full court man-to-man pressure. Bergner working against Zerlini. Left side of the floor, Brown, who will drive it against Dant. Goes straight up. Good, clean defense, and Dant clears the glass, and Mater Dei with a chance to cut into the deficit or tie on this possession. Shattuck dribbles in. Kick out. Left wing 3 on the way. Buckman. Too strong. Zerlini tipped it out. But to Brown. Brown into the front court. Leaves it for Bruning, who just traveled with it or lost it out of bounds is what they'll say, and a turnover. Ball back over to Mater Dei. Schuckman on for Dant with 5:41 to play in the fourth quarter, 36-33. Schuckman back for Shattuck. Shattuck against Brown, stops and starts. He breaks his man down, bouncing it. Schuckman, who kicks to the corner. Zerlini, who will drive it to the cup. Finger roll, scoop shot, no good. Buckman with the offensive rebound off the window for 2. 36-35. Althoff now leads by 1 with 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. And Brown into the front court for the Crusaders. The crossover dribble working against Shattuck. Mater Dei now in a man-to-man defense. He picks up his dribble. Now moves it to Bergner. Bergner against Zerlini. Stops and starts on the left side baseline. Floater for two by Dalton Bergner. Shattuck, 38-35 now. Mater Dei down 3. Buckman on the left wing in front of Ron Shattuck in the Mater Dei Night bench. Into the corner for Shattuck. Off a ball screen. He'll tee up a 3. Good for 3 by Jake Shattuck. And we are all tied up at 38 with 4:35 to go on your Honest Water scoreboard. Front court, Brown will have it against Shattuck. Across the night logo, right wing now with it. Wells guarded tightly by Buckman. That's Harris at the top of the key. Left wing, Bergner, left open. He'll tee up a 3. Too strong, and Buckman clears the glass, and Mater Dei with a chance to take the lead. Back for Buckman into the front court, left wing. And a whistle and a timeout taken here with 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter by Ron Shattuck. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. Mater Dei 38, Althoff 38. You're listening to high school boys basketball on the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
Sound familiar? A flat tire in the middle of nowhere? Car keys locked in the car? Or a battery that needs a jump start? You're stranded on the side of the road and need emergency roadside assistance to get your car moving. Call Benoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton about roadside rescue coverage from Beacon Insurance that's available to everyone who has a personal auto policy with Beacon Insurance. Roadside Rescue will save your day with 24/7 roadside assistance at no extra cost to you if you have comprehensive coverage. Call Benoff Insurance, your Beacon Insurance agency, today at 526-4888.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here from Fred Rockers Court, tied at 38 on your Honest Water scoreboard between the Knights and the Crusaders. How about this? Mater Dei, here's a stat for you. Since the halftime break are on a 22-5 run with 4:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. That is what's knotted this thing up. Goebel out of the timeout, inbounds for Shookman. Shookman now looks for help. He hands it for Shattuck, left wing right in front of the Mater Dei bench. Shattuck off a screen there, now dribbles it, bounces it to Zerlini on the left side of the floor. Zerlini surveys the defense, bouncing Shookman at the point. Right wing for Shattuck with 3:50 to play in the fourth quarter, tied at 38 points apiece. Shattuck now loses his man, moves the ball, now right wing for Caleb Zerlini. Now Shattuck at the point. Jake Shattuck with the basketball. Keeps his dribble alive, picks it up, bouncing for a backdoor cutting. Shookman, right-handed layup try, good for 2 by Caden Shookman. And that's good interplay between two teammates there as Shookman cut back door and Shattuck fed him. And Mater Dei takes a 2-point lead, 40-38 with 3:20 to go. That's Brown on the right wing. Off the Bergner screen. Bouncing at left wing, Wells off the double screen. 3 is good by Greg Wells. It's 41-40. Althoff retakes the lead with 3:10 to play in the fourth. Shookman, right wing for Buckman. Now Shattuck, top of the key. Goebel on the right wing. Now Shookman. Now left wing, Shattuck. Shattuck now, top of the key, Buckman. Left wing, Shattuck with it now. 2:50 to play in the fourth quarter. 41-40, Althoff. Right wing, Goebel. Buckman. Zerlini, top of the key. Left side for Shattuck. Shattuck against Brown. Keeps the dribble alive. Now bouncing at left wing for Buckman. Buckman hits a cutting Zerlini. Spinning away on the elbow. That one too strong. And a rebound taken in by Wells. Wells pushing front court with 2:23 to go. And a whistle and a timeout taken by Greg Lieb of Althoff with 2:22 to go in the fourth quarter. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard is Althoff 41, Mater Dei 40. Listening to high school boys basketball on the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
Max 96.7 is WCXO. Carlisle.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth with 2:22 to go in the fourth quarter. It is Althoff 41, Mater Dei 40 on your Honest Water scoreboard here with 2:22 to play in the fourth quarter. It's Althoff basketball. Bergner is out there with Wells, Bruning, Brown, and 21 for the Crusaders. Will Aki. Mater Dei is going to counter with 2:22 to go with Shadig, Shookman, Buckman, Hockey, and Goebel. Bergner inbounds for Brown. Stops and pops. A foul line 2 is missed. No good. And a rebound taken in by Goebel. Goebel into the front court for the Knights with a hesitation. Dribble drive to the hole. Shot up off the window. No good. Rebound battled for. Loose. And tipped into the backcourt by Brown, who steals it away from Shadig. And a right-handed layup is good for 2 for Ethan Brown. It's now 43-40. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. A throw ahead for Shookman on the left baseline. He's cut off there by Wells. He moves it for Shadig with a head fake and a dribble drive, and then had it stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with Mater Dei on this end with 1:51 to play in the fourth quarter. Shadig a baseline throw in for the Knights. Surveys the defense. He bounces it right block for Shookman. He couldn't go up with it. Now tries to spin away from Wells. It's a cutting. Buckman to the hole. Right-handed layup is good for 2 by Buckman. It's 43-42 with 1:40 to go. Althoff leading by 1 on your Honest Water scoreboard. And in the front court, it's Brown with a touch and a deflection. Stolen away. Hockey that almost coughed it back up. Spins away from his man. Hockey pushing into the front court. Then turns and gets it to Shadig. He tees up a 3. That one off the iron. No good. Battle tipped. And the rebound there by Goebel. But into the hands of Bergner with 1:19 to go. And Mater Dei's got 2 fouls to give before they're in the bonus. Brown gets away from Shadig. Now Bergner with 1:10 to go. Bergner still on the dribble. Mater Dei's got to start fouling, and a whistle and a timeout taken by Greg Lieb with 1:06 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Althoff 43, Mater Dei 42 on your Honest Water scoreboard. You're listening to high school boys basketball. The Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy. Always fresh, always the best.
Hi, Amanda Hugo, Internet Marketing Gal here at Jansen Chevrolet. Everyone who works here strives to give you the best service and experience possible, and our track record speaks for itself. Jansen Chevrolet is #1 in new Chevrolet sales in Clinton, Marion, and Washington counties. In addition to the way we do business, this is home, and we support local charities and communities and are proud that our customers, through the years, have become our friends. Jansen Chevrolet on Route 161 in Germantown.
You've got Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer and Dylan Meyer alongside on the stats tonight here at Fred Rockers Court at Mater Dei Catholic High School with 1:06 to go. In quarter number 4, Althoff leads 43-42. Mater Dei's got to start fouling. They have 14 fouls, so they got a couple to give before they're in the bonus. Gant back on for the Knights. Jasper as well. Fuppy on as well for the Knights. So some defensive switches. They get it in. And a trap. Almost turned it over. Now they move it Wells from Bergner. And then a whistle. Oh, almost a steal. And Jasper is caught reaching his hand into the cookie jar. And that is the 15th foul now on the Knights. And Ron Shadig just nodded at Travis, who was in disbelief. He did not foul Wells. And Ron nodded at Coach Shadig nodded his head and said, yes, you did. You reached in. Tough call. And a sideline throw in again for Bergner now. Mater Dei with another foul to give yet. Bergner's got to get it in, and a whistle and a timeout taken here at 57.8 seconds to play in quarter number 4 as Bergner couldn't get it inbounds. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is Althoff 43, Mater Dei 42. You're listening to high school boys basketball on the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hilsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside here at Fred Rockers Court at Mater Dei Catholic High School. 43-42. Althoff leads with 57 seconds to go, and the Crusaders will have it on the sideline. Out of bounds throw in. As we wait for both teams to break huddles. Althoff out on the floor. Here come the Knights now as well. Zerlini back on for MD. And he'll be on the basketball. Bergner to inbound it. For Wells. Double team's going to come. Wells spins away from that. They move it into the corner. There and back out to Wells. Now Bergner. 45 seconds. And Bergner's pass stolen away by Fuppy. Fuppy to the hole, layup try, too strong. Zerlini trying to follow it in with a flush. He missed the dunk. The ball loose on the floor. Bergner throws it ahead for Wells. And then he was stripped by Jasper, but he stepped on the baseline, and the basketball stays with Althoff. Zerlini missed the flush. And Ron Shattuck wants to take a timeout with 30.5 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. That would have been the loudest 2 points of the evening, and it would have gave Mater Dei the lead. 43-42, Althoff leads. You're listening to High School Boys Basketball on Max 96.7.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
You've got Max 96.7.
Mater Dei in the midst of a 26-10 run that has them down by a point with 30.5 seconds to go. Zerlini missed a flush that would have gave them a lead by 1 point. They still trail Althoff by 1. Althoff has the basketball. Mater Dei still with a foul to give, yet just to give them the 16 foul. And then the next foul will put them over the limit. Brown's got to get it in. He lobs it in for Red Eye. He's triple teamed there and into the corner for Brown with 28 seconds. Now Wells. Now it's Bergner. Into the corner for Bruning. Now back for Bergner. They got to start fouling here. Mater Dei is with 18 seconds, and now they finally get a reach-in foul on Wells with 18 seconds. Is Shattuck, Goebel. Now they're actually going to bring Shattuck, Goebel, and Buckman back to the bench with 18 seconds to go. Mater Dei with still one more foul to give. Or actually now the next foul put him in the bonus, as Shookman will be in now for MD. For hockey. Be a sideline throw in Bergner, and Brown is impeded by Jasper with 17 seconds to go, and it'll be Brown at the line for one and the bonus. And Ethan Brown for the Young Evening is 0 out of 4, so they might have fouled the right guy here so far. And Brown at the stripe. And a slew of subs in for the Knights. The offensive guys on: Buckman, Shattuck, and Goebel. Zerlini and Dant will be the two guys on the floor. There's 17 seconds to play in the fourth quarter, 43-42, and a whistle and a timeout taken again here by Ron Shattuck. Mater Dei trailing 43-42 on your Honest Water scoreboard. You're listening to High School Boys Basketball on the Mater Dei Knights on Max 96.7.
I'm Amy Cruzy, your local Edward Jones financial advisor in Aveston. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Call me, Amy Cruzy, at 228-7688 or stop by my office at 406 Steel Bridge Street in Aveston for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside at Fred Rocker's Court at Mater Dei Catholic High School. 17.2 seconds to go. It's 43-42. Althoff leads Mater Dei here in the fourth quarter. Ethan Brown will be at the free throw line here for one and the bonus. That last foul was on Travis Jasper of the Knights. That's his fourth personal. And that foul put them over the limit. Goebel, Shattuck, Dant, Buckman, Zerlini. And at the line is Ethan Brown. One and the bonus. First one on the way, no good. Mater Dei with a chance here to take the lead. And a whistle and a timeout taken by Ron Shattuck with 15.4 seconds to go. It's 43-42. Althoff leads on your Honest Water scoreboard. Listening to high school boys basketball on Max 96.7.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Max 96.7.
15.4 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. We welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here at Fred Rocker's Court, Mater Dei Catholic High School. The Knights with the basketball, trailing 43-42 to Althoff. And this could possibly be the final possession of the basketball game here as Ron Shattuck called the timeout to draw up a play. And we'll see if Mater Dei can cap it off here with a victory. Gives them a small winning streak of 2 in a row if they can win this one tonight. They have a game tomorrow against Whitfield. The JV game will start at 4:30 tomorrow night. That was a message that they wanted me to pass along. 4:30, varsity game will be starting at 6 o'clock. Zerlini to inbound on the baseline for Goebel. He'll get a full head of steam with 14, now 13, now 12. Across the timeline, 10. Off the ball screen with 9. Driving to the cup, initiates contact. Layup is good for 2 with 6 seconds. Brown in the front court with 4. He stripped from Dant by behind with 2. And a 3 for Wells on the way is airballed and no good. And your final score on your Honest Water scoreboard is the Mater Dei Knights 44, the Althoff Crusaders 43. The Knights will move to 4-2 on the young season, and Althoff will fall to 2-4 on the year on the strong take and finish by Goebel to give the Mater Dei and the home fans victory here tonight at Fred Rocker's Court. We'll take a break. We'll have the Whistler Internet postgame coming up. The Carlisle Union Banner presents our next couple of broadcasts. We'll have those on the other side as well. Mater Dei wins 44-43 over Althoff. You're listening to high school boys basketball on Max 96.7.
This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Hutker Construction, Jansen Chevrolet, Fairman Garage Doors, the Joe Isaac Insurance Agency, Tunya's Service Company, the Community Bank of Trenton, Isaac Auto Body, Prairie Farms Dairy, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Amy Cruzy, Clinton Manor Living Center, Jansen Farm Equipment, Keys Brothers Realty and Auction, Buckman Milk Hauling, Breeze Dental Group, the Foppy Insurance Agency, and by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Granny moved into a retirement home last month and used Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company to sell her home and farmland. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company is a family-run business where they know the meaning behind loyalty. Call 228-7395 for Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company. Granny says give them a try. They worked for her, now let them work for you. A name you can trust. Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company in Aviston.
It's true. What's in the box does matter. Hi, this is A.G. Becker. You'll make this a very exciting Christmas for someone you love when you open a gift from Becker Jewelers. No one offers you a wider selection of quality jewelry to put in that box. We have the top designers at Becker's. Levian's amazing chocolate diamonds and colored stone jewelry. Imperial Pearl, El, Bellari, Alex and Ani, and so many more. Our diamond jewelry is the perfect gift. You can choose from Hearts on Fire, Scott K, Gabriel, and Art Carved. We have this year's most popular gifts, including stackable rings, our stackable bracelets, and layered necklaces, and a great selection of diamond studs and pendants. What's in the box does matter, so make it count. There is nothing more exciting than a gift from Becker's, and no one offers you a better value.
From the basics to the incredibly unique, shop with confidence at Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Derek King broadcast booth here this evening. Derek King with locations in Breeze and Trenton here as we welcome you back to Fred Rockers Court and the Whisper Internet postgame here this evening. Mater Dei closes the basketball game on a 28-10 run to take a 44-43 victory over Althoff tonight. That moves the Knights to 4-2 on the young season, and Althoff will drop to 2-4 on the year. We take a look at the final stats here in this one. For the Mater Dei Knights, they were 11 of 26 from two-point field goal range, good for 42%. They were 4 of 17 from three for 24%, totaling them 15 of 43 overall from the field for 35%. 10 of 14 at the free throw line for 71% with 29 rebounds and 15 turnovers. For Althoff, they're 11 of 23 from two-point field goal range, good for 48%. 5 of 16 from three for 31%. Their total was 16 of 39 overall from the field for 41%. 6 of 13 at the free throw line for 46% with 19 rebounds and 11 turnovers in this one. Box score breakdown here in this one for you, individual-wise. Take a look at it here. Mater Dei led in scoring tonight by Brady Buckman. He had a team-high 11 points. Buckman was 4 out of 9 from the field, 1 of 6 from behind the arc, 2 of 2 at the foul line for his 11 points. 9 points for Caden Schuchman, 8 points and a team-high 8 rebounds for Drew Dant, 6 points for Jacob Shattuck, 7 points for Grant Goebel, 2 points for Garrett Fuppy, and 1 point for Mitchell Hockey in his return to the floor tonight. Althoff was led in scoring by Dalton Bergner. He had a team-high and a game-high 17 points. Bergner for the evening was 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the arc, 4 at the free throw line for his 17 points. 7 points for Greg Wells tonight, 6 points for Jack Bruning, 4 points and a team-high 6 rebounds for Patrick Redeye, 3 points for William Aki, and 2 points for Connor Wilson to round out the Althoff scoring here this evening. Don't forget, you can join Rip every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday for Talking Sports. Rip will open up the show with scores and stuff, and we'll recap the action from games from around the area. That's Talking Sports every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 7, and Saturday mornings from 9 to 10. Don't forget, you can listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. You can click on Live Sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications when we are on the air with all of our sports broadcasts. The Carlisle Union Banner presents our next couple of broadcasts. We'll take a night off tomorrow night, and then we'll return to basketball action Thursday. Girls action, Salem at Westland in a Colgate Conference battle, and girls action on Thursday. And then Friday night, Rip Nottmeyer will join me for the broadcast as Freeburg will be at Carlisle in Coquia Conference boys action. And then on Saturday, we'll be right back here at Fred Rockers Court. Christ our Rock girls taking on the Mater Dei Lady Knights. So 3 more games on the docket this week on the Max Airwaves coming up starting on Thursday. Your final score here tonight from Fred Rockers Court is Mater Dei 44, Althoff 43. Grant Goebel with a 2-point layup to give Mater Dei the victory here tonight. For my statistician, Dylan Meyer, the guy taking care of us back at WCXO Studios, Scott Patrick, I'm Greg Meyer saying so long from Mater Dei Catholic High School.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcxo967.com was a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, HSHS St. Joseph Hospital, Breeze, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, Med Plus Physical Medicine, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman, Central Illinois Truck Service, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and by the Carlisle and Breeze Hardys. For Greg Meyer, Rip Nottmeyer, and the entire WCXO sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and everywhere at WCXO967.com. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.